M.Sc in Nigeria and the M.Sc in the US. So if anybody is thinking about doing M.Sc in Nigeria, you have the experience. What is the condition like? What is the criteria like? But if they are thinking about it in terms of, going to the United States, how should they think about their application? I know there's a GPA factor. I don't know if there is a need. I don't know the kind of application you write, to get to University of Ilorin versus going to the University of Michigan. So I'm just trying to get the conditions and criteria that differentiate the M.Sc program in the United States from the one in Nigeria, if you can explain.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for the question. Like I said earlier, applying for graduate program in Nigeria is kind of straightforward.
Okay.
The major precondition to entering a program in Nigeria is to have a higher GPA. Okay, once you have a minimum of the University of Ilorin will not consider you for M.Sc program if you don't have 2-1. Just go and forget it because the competition is high. But once you have the 2-1, then you'll be subjected to entry exam, which will take about maybe 2 or 3 hours. But if you know your onions, you will pass, and that's it. You may not even need a recommendation letter,
to get into the M.Sc program, right?
You may not need it. The different programs have their different approach, but basically, you may not exactly need it. Higher GPA, and then when you write the qualifying exam, you score higher points too, and then you get into the program. Welcome. You start your program in Nigeria. But in the United States, no. The application packet system is so huge that they wanted everything about what has been your life since you were born. So here in the United States, before you enter into a graduate program, be it M.Sc, MBA, PhD, and what have you, you have to write statement. We call it SOP. It is called statement of purpose. Why why exactly do you want this program? And in that, there are a lot of things that you have to consider in writing. It could be some schools could say that they want it to be just 500 letters, while some will say they want 1,000. So you have to just 1,000 words.
Words, okay, I see.
Yeah, some school can say 1,000 words, while some will limit it to just 500. The more it is, the more the letter criteria it is, the more you are able to express yourself. The narrower they ask for it, if they ask for 500, it becomes more difficult for you to be able to express yourself because you have a lot of things that you want to pack inside. So that's where also you have to go and take a training. In my own case, before I started applying to the United States, I went to EDS to go and take a course on how to write.
How to apply?
Yes, how to apply. I bought a course in EDS and Coursera to know how to write statement of purpose and personal statement. Because you are competing with everybody around the world.
True.
And most likely, they have better GPA than you. But a good thing about the United States is that they don't place too much emphasis on GPA alone.
Okay, what about GRE? Because I also know that you guys write GRE or to get. Is it required for all the M.Sc programs, or is just like an optional? And
so this is the way it works. Now, a lot of schools, maybe almost 40% of the schools in the United States, are now waiving the GRE requirement. But don't get it wrong. It's a way to pamper you to not get